Hey beer fans, my name is Steve Jaguar. This is a Beer Native Beer Review live. I've been doing a lot more live ones lately, and my laptop has definitely noticed because I'm actually curious if you can hear that it's hissing like a snake. I could probably cook an omelet on it right now. But welcome if you're watching. Welcome if you're watching now or in the future. You probably can see just below me, I'm now plugging the beer advent calendar, which I'm going to be doing from December 1st till the 21st, and try and do every single beer. So it's like a combination unboxing. Let me show you what it looks like. Yeah, that. Pretty neat, right? It's the Honest Brew one. It came on a recommendation. The box is certainly amazing. So that is going to be happening on December 1st all the way through till the night before Christmas. So tune it in. You know, I don't know what beers are going to be in it. So it's going to be one of those things where the prep that I do before I do these reviews, so I've got a bit of background detail, I will not have that luxury. Okay, so the beer we're going to be doing today, this is, well, you could probably see from the icon of the logo or the thumbnail, that's the word, that this is the final Great British Bake Off sort of themed beer that I've chosen. It's been in my fridge for quite a long time. But it occurred to me that I've never really defined what the Great British Bake Off is. I think most of the people who watch this channel are British, hence they will understand deep down as a part of their core what the Great British Bake Off actually is. So let me just fire that up there. So you can see this is the Great British Bake Off, and I think other countries have taken this on. It's basically a baking show. And tonight will be the final. There's 3 people in the final. And actually, it's only just occurred to me, if you're going to go on Great British Bake Off, stand at the back during the group photo, because way back there, she's on it. And these 2 dudes way at the back here are on it. They're the final. So yeah, don't stand in the front. Don't be bold. Apparently good bakers stand at the back. But this is it, the show. They go through, they make challenges. They do a signature bake. They do a technical bake. They do the showstopper that looks spectacular. And they get judged by these goons here, Prue and Paul, and they eliminate someone every week. So it's kind of a steel cage death match of baking. And every Tuesday, bar one, I missed one, I've done a dessertish beer to sort of celebrate this cool event. It's kind of become this, I don't know, it's one of those, I want to say like a Stephen Fry of, it's a heritage. No, that's not it. Somebody, if you're watching, please tell me what the word I'm looking for. One of those words that's part of British culture now. Interesting. So I bought the advent calendar. Some people make them. Mersey Beers is on. Made his own. This doesn't surprise me. Mersey Beers, who's watching right now, is the beer whisperer. Always tells me interesting things about beer when I'm doing the live show that I didn't already know, which is amazing. And I'm super happy he's watching this one live so he can keep doing it. But yeah, he's made a pretty incredible, I'm sure. And I would like to, if you can film something and send me what's in yours, that'd be amazing. But this beer, it is, where is it actually? There we go. Special guests on this have been, let me just flip back to the larger view so I can see you. You know what's weird is my mouse shows up twice. It shows up in the control system. A lot of these kind of ones, the dessert in the cans from Munson, have featured pretty heavily because they're delicious and they're expensive. But for my final day, I've been saving this Barney's Marshmallow Stout, 7.4%. And I don't do bottles very often. People tend to do cans. I don't know why that is. Barney's is pretty cool. I got it way back when Lidl did a British Beer Festival in October, early October, and I went to see if it was still there. So I went and looked I still had the bookmarked URL. And as you can see, you can go to British Beer Festival, and if you like beer, you'll be entirely disappointed by this big sale on indoor and outdoor plants. So, yay, Christmas is here. There it is. No British Beer Festival anymore, and no 404 when you arrive at this page. But nevertheless, here's our beer for today, and this is at Barney's website. You can't get it at Lidl anymore, but you can get it at a lot of other places. It's a Scottish Beer Awards winner 2018, bronze, but hey. And in their description, tall, dark, and handsome. Milk stout. Dessert beer, notes of sweet chocolate and vanilla, dry finish, they're saying, creating a flavor of marshmallows. So it's got pale malt, chocolate malt, black malt, lactose, and sugar. What they don't mention there is that there is an adjunct. There is actual real vanilla in here. So a little bit of a cheat. Is it? Is it a cheat? Vanilla has become pretty common in stouts. So I'm not entirely sure. Mersey Beers is on Twitter. Go find him on Twitter. If you're watching this now, you can go see the live chat. Should be running beside you, and follow him on Twitter to find out about his advent calendar right after you watch, of course, my advent calendar video. All right. So it's a milk stout. We have a general feel for what that's supposed to be like. The lactose is kind of the giveaway there. Lactose sugar is going to give it this sort of thicker mouthfeel, hopefully soft, that milkshake-ish sort of thing. The black roasted malt is going to make it nummy and dark and roasted like coffee. And the vanilla, hopefully, will combine to give me this sort of air of, well, they said marshmallows roasting on an open fire. Funny about that, right? I'm probably the only guy on the world who doesn't really loves marshmallows, but I don't like the ones off the fire. I'm from Canada. What's wrong with me, right? What kind of sicko am I? All right. I'm going to pop that open. The no additional information on the bottle. You only see the front of the bottle. Actually, my bottle is a different color. This must be the special edition. Yeah. Oh, no, it's black. There we go. Yeah. Not a lot. I've already read the label. There's nothing extra on it. Let's pour it out. Give it a little smell. Ooh. Let's wrap my arms around this microphone. I'm being a bit too careful. There we go. So it's got a brownish head on it. That's all right. I'm inadvertently advertising Seven Brothers. Let's rotate that and just show that. Really dark, right? Now you probably can't see because you can see that my ring light there in the background, but there is a bit of an amber glow around the outside of it. So it's not black. It's got a very reddish hue and kind of a nice brown head. Pretty typical. No roasted barley malt in there. Looks really nice. And chocolate black. So you get a lot of the black malt and the pale malt on the smell. I don't get any. I wonder what hops are in it. They don't really tell me. There's certain hops. Some of the ones I had this week, in fact, like yesterday, the Sriracha Ace. There we go. Reference, go watch yesterday's show. Might have been good in there. But let's have a little sip and make a verdict. Marshmallows. I want to break into song. I just realized it's almost a Christmas beer. Marshmallows roasting on open fire. That was pretty bad. Figured I'll delete that from the post-processed version. It's pretty good. Really roasty. A little bit of dark chocolate. A lot of pale malt. The lactose is nice. I'm not getting overburdened by the 7.5%. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of vanilla, but really light vanilla. I thought they would have gone hard on the vanilla for the marshmallow thing, because they're really calling that out. Yeah. Well, the good thing about this roasted marshmallow is that it's not so liquid in the middle. It's falling on my chin and setting my skin on fire. Another thing I don't like about the roasted marshmallow. It's good. Forgetting the fact that I'm not a fan of a roasted marshmallow, that's actually not a bad representation. It is roasty. There's a light vanilla. The sugar's been kind of burned off a little bit. I think they kind of did it. Now, whether I like it or not is independent of that. I think they've nailed the accuracy. Okay, let's do this. That is a pretty good. We can get rid of that now because you've taken enough of that in. Clear us out to here. All right, we're back. I like to rate the art. This is the simplest art ever. Is it not? Yes, it's crazy simple. Is it exactly the sort of thing that made me buy it? It is. In a world of crazy art, which is I give a lot of respect to on this show. I probably should make it clear, actually. Let's do this again. Let's share that up. See, a lot of the Barneys it follows a pattern. It's got this kind of interesting old school Coca-Cola style old soda pop bottle. Like they're going for this. They're committing to it, which I do like. And I didn't realize they sold a cask. That's pretty cool. So once again, spending money I don't have in my mind. So I do like that. I do like how they keep it on theme. I do like how simple it looks. I think it kind of it flies in the face of craft beer tradition. So I like it. I like it. And I like the fact that it's intentionally in a bottle because it keeps that old school feel. So I'm actually going to give it a pretty good score on that. I think I like packaging, and it's got art. So I'm going to give it an 8 on packaging and art. Is it accurate? It is pretty accurate in terms of getting a toasted marshmallow feel. And it's done that without blowing kind of the alcohol level. I often question, does it need to be 7.5? I compliment these Amundsen ones on the fact that they're 10 and you can't even tell. Dangerous. And that's good. Is it unique? Is it super unique? No. Is it unique in terms of its marshmallow milk stout when they achieved it? I guess it is unique. I'm going to go 7. So 8 and 7, I have a 15 right now. And now it's down to whether I would like this. Would I buy it again? What's good about it, which is on the screen or was on the screen, I'm going to bring it back up so you can see. And this is the one that I didn't show, and I really should, is it's £2. It's £2.50. This is a £2.50, 7.5% milk stout that tastes like roasted marshmallows. How do they do it? This is their online shop. I mean, in a kind of craft beer world where people are charging us £4, £5, £7 for beers, and when you go over 5%, they're compounding that cost. £2.50 for this? That's a pretty sweet deal. All right, we're back. I think that's pretty cool, and I think it's worth noting. Oh, and Mersey Beers has commented the art for the barrel aged version. The text has that gold outline. I should have pointed that out. Maybe I can jump back there while I'm chatting to you and talking about whether I like it or not. The more I sip it, let's double down on that. You know, the first wash over and the shock is gone. The alcohol that was there that may have been affecting my flavor has kind of become normalized, and it's really good. And the vanilla is a little stronger, and it feels a little smoother. So it's one it's getting better the further I get through it. This might be a kind of a big winner. I was at 15. I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which is going to push it up to a 23, which is nearly a 4, which I'll probably round up to a 4 if I throw it on Untapped. I'm really bad at remembering to put things on Untapped, and then I do them in a big lump. But I will do that. All right, amazing. I'm just gonna do this one last thing because the barrel aged was there, and hopefully it's on the shop, so I can show you please be there. Is it there? I don't see it. It's not there. Forget it. All right. I was gonna show you the special version, but whatever. You can find that yourself. Barney's beer.co.uk. Go check it out if you want to buy some and stock up. It almost feels like a 2-for-1 deal. That is Barney's beer. Say it right, Steve. Barney's beer marshmallow milk stout. And I got it at Lidl, but it was cheaper at Lidl. I'll give you that. I didn't pay £2.50 for it there. But that's fine, you know. I would happily order it for £2.50. I imagine they have some kind of deal at £30. There you go. Spend £30. Most people want £60 before you get free shipping and order 12 bottles. It seems like a no-brainer. You know, there's some Christmas beer for you if I ever had it. All right, that's the end of the show. I've got the new banner up there. Please share this to your friends. Click subscribe. Support beer reviewers and beer tubers, we're called, because we're just trying to tell you about great beer. All right, I'm going to go and watch the actual Great British Bake Off now. I don't have a favorite. I do have a favorite, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And yeah, I will see you in the coming days. I've now got live reviews on my schedule. I've got the beers lined up, and I'm going to try and keep the time consistent, 6:30-ish. Hopefully that works for you. If you like better times, do write it in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, and I will catch you later.